Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Casey's room, Casey's lying in a coma with his sister Lauren sitting by his bedside. You are all I truly think about. I cannot believe our parents has chosen this exact moment to walk away, just when you need them at most. I am beyond angry at them, and if you don't come back from your coma soon, I'm afraid that I would never forgive them for this. And as Alex came in and knocked on the doorway, and as Lauren turned and saw her brother, who came and closed the door and went to where they are, just as she got up and faced him. Hey, I was wondering, how is he? I do often come here after school and during lunch break. Oi, he will come to us soon. Tell me something and do not lie to me. Is our brother the reason to why our parents walked away? Meanwhile, at the Sandalwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Victoria came in and saw Tracy, who's on the couch looking at her iPhone. And then she suddenly saw her and got up and faced her. What are you doing here? You're still mad about my marriage ending with your son? Yes, but I'll get over it. Anyways, how's things going with Thomas? And as Victoria has a flashback of her and Thomas an intense kiss. And as the flashback ends, from the look on your face, it sounded really good. More than you know. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the hallway, Adam's walking down the hall. Till suddenly someone pulled him into the supply closet and they closed the door, where he comes face to face with Sheldon and Thomas. Really? If this is how you greet someone, I would not want to be your enemy. Look, mate, we know what's going on. I take the fact that you two know about my engagement with Melissa. Why the hell would you ask Melissa to marry you when you two just started dating? First of all, you two don't know the full story, so don't conclude unless you know the facts. What's that supposed to mean? Melissa and I are getting married, but it's not by choice. So it's true. You two are being blackmailed. My sister filled me in on everything. Sounds to me that you two are blaming me for this. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Melissa sees Vanessa at her table on her tablet and went to where she is. And the wife, and she noticed her. Did you tell Lucy about Adam and I being engaged? How did you or didn't you? I'm really worried about you being roped into a marriage just to save my dad. And as Melissa went and sat across from Vanessa, your parents are the only things I have left in the family, which means I owe it to them to protect them at all costs. Meanwhile, at the obligated apartment in Yolanda and Cole's apartment in the bedroom, Yolanda and Cole are in bed making out. Till they pull away. Thanks for letting me move in. No problem. Anyways, what did you have to do for us to be together? I make sure Abby won't come between us. Did you two sleep together? Here's the deal on that front. She paid me to fake it so Ricky in turn will break up with her, and it wouldn't work till I came along, right? I'm hoping that's not gonna be a problem, or is it already? Meanwhile, in Abby's apartment in the living room, Ricky's holding Abby in the bear hug while they're laying on the couch. I am so lucky to have you in my life and all. I am too. There's something you should know. And as Abby pulled away and looked at Ricky, I decided to quit my modeling career. What? I thought you loved doing that. I realize it's not in the cards for me, so I have a new career in mind. What's that? Singing. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Meaning, I'm planning to join a singing group. Meanwhile, at Taylor's house in the living room, Stephanie's lying on the couch thinking. Till someone knocked on the door. And as she sat up, and soon got up and head to the front area and arrived and got it. And it's Ryder. We need to talk. No, we don't. I thought I made it quite clear that it's over between us. We're just only a couple weeks ago. But then again, you bounced up like our 6 years together meant nothing at all. You couldn't be more wrong. Am I? Am I really? Yeah. You wanna know the reason? Fine, I'll tell you. It's your stubbornness that led to our breakup in the first place. Meanwhile, not too far from where they are, someone is watching Stephanie and Ryder. While at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Casey's room, Casey's lying in a coma while Lauren and Alex are talking. Our parents was having some sort of problems. What kind of problems? Look, Alex, maybe when I don't give a damn about the age, Lauren. I'm 15 and I'm about to be in high school next fall, so please can the bull. Are they splitting up? I really don't know. Look, I'm aware that you and my other brother are left to take care of me, and I appreciate that a lot, really, but it's not fair for you and Tyler at all. Thank you. That's why I'm giving you this. And as Alex got his wallet out and took out 4 $20 bills and handed it to Lauren. Here you go. What are you doing? Like I said, we're in this together, and it's not fair that the two of you lot are pulling your weight when I should be doing the exact same. Meanwhile, at the Sandalwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Victoria and Tracy are talking. Do tell if you don't mind. And as Victoria went and sat on the couch, and as Tracy sat across from her, well, your plans worked as you asked. You wanted Holden out of my life, and now you got your answer. You know I know the only reason to why you did that is because you want Thomas all to yourself, yes. And now that I've got a chance, I refuse to let it slip away. From Yolanda, you mean? Not to worry about her. She's got a new boyfriend, Cole, who will keep her busy. Besides, she refused to forgive Thomas for keeping that so-called kiss from her. Basically, he did all the work. Now, all I gotta do is find another girl for Holden, and I think I got the perfect one. Meanwhile, on the other side of the wall, unbeknownst to Tracy and Victoria, Holden is listening on their conversation. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the supply closet, Adam, Sheldon, and Thomas are talking. Look, mate, we're not blaming you at all for this. Seems someone has hold of you and Melissa. Try Holden Grimes' mother. Why would she blackmail you? Unless, yeah, she want Melissa and I to get married to prevent your dad from getting sent down for Ben's murder. Oh, that night at the party, Melissa was shaken and quiet and all. I didn't understand. You two seem to know a lot what happened at that party. Mom and Dad took us to that party. Well, sort of. I wasn't allowed to go, but that's another story. Look, I need to know exactly what went down leading to the whole scandal. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Melissa and Vanessa are talking. I get that my parents mean a lot to you. Losing my parents really tore me up for a long time, and you know that. My parents has been friends of yours for a lifetime. That is the reason to why they promised to look after you. And I'm doing the same thing for them, to keep them safe. Look, you know I'd do anything. Then please be there for me and have my back for my wedding. Besides, while we're talking about that, I do need a maid of honor. Girl, you know I'm there for you. Thank you. Even though I'm forced to get married, I know in my heart that Adam is a great guy. I'm sure he is, but the question of the matter is, does Sheldon know yet? Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Yolanda and Cole's apartment in the bedroom, Yolanda and Cole are talking. Okay, you wanted to cut some loose ends so Ricky won't be a problem in our relationship, right? I think Abby and Ricky still love each other despite what they say, so I went ahead and told Ricky everything. I am so glad you told me this information because I really want to invest in our future. Then why don't we do it in a marriage? Wait, are you asking? Yes, I am. In fact, and as Cole got up and came around to where Yolanda is and got down on one knee. I know this may be soon all, but Yolanda, will you marry me? Meanwhile, in Abby's apartment in the kitchen, Abby's finished making the strawberry bowls. And as she hit back to the bedroom and arrived and sat at the table by her bed, just as Ricky came out of the bathroom to where she is. Where you going? Allison want me to cover for her. You found a new job already? Yeah, I've been working at my sister's cafe for the time being, but I do have an hour to kill. I am glad you're here. Listen to me. And as Ricky went and sat next to Abby, I love you more than you know, okay? I mean, we've been together for nearly 10 years since we were in high school, and there's no way I'm ever gonna leave you. I feel so complete with you, and for a while, I thought this dream would never come to pass, but here we are. In fact, I'm gonna prove to you that you're the only man in my life. Oh, how's that? By doing this. And as Abby began kissing Ricky, and as they in turn began making out, and as Ricky got Abby on the bed, in the midst of him starting to make love to her. Meanwhile, at Taylor's house at the front area, Stephanie and Ryder are talking, and as Ryder came in, with Stephanie closed the door. Do come in by all means, and as they head to the living room and turn and face each other. Look, I was trying to keep you safe. That's bull, but you would know that, wouldn't you? I know I've made some mistakes, but I've never meant to hurt you. But you did hurt me in the end, and that's why I am moving on with my life. You mean with Oliver? Yeah, word travels pretty fast, so I've been told. Look, I overheard your mom and Carol at the diner today saying you dating this guy for weeks, which you don't seem to buy because you couldn't be more wrong. Really? From the look on your face, I say you still want me. So rather than to waste your time with this Oliver guy, why don't you just admit it so we can both move forward with our lives together? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Casey's room, Casey's lying in a coma while Lauren and Alex are talking. Dude, I appreciate the generosity, and I really do. And it's kind of cute in a way, but nothing, Lauren. This is my contribute to the house to show that I can pull my own weight. And also, I got a job at the diner waiting tables part-time. Really? That's good of you. Anyways, thank you. And as Lauren took the money from Alex, and as he in turn put his wallet up, this can go towards the internet bill. Just so you know, Even though Tyler and I are younger than you, we got your back always. And if our brother Casey was here, he'll be saying the exact same thing. What did I do to have 3 such amazing brothers who's always protective of me? Embrace it. Anyways, I better be heading back to school, seeing that my break's almost over. Why don't I drive you there? It's fine. I love you.
I love you too.
And as they went and began hugging each other, and as Alex holding his sister. Meanwhile, at the Sandalwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Victoria and Tracy are talking. You mean Carly or Lucy, right? Definitely not Carly, because she's already dating Nate Valentine, who nobody knows yet. So Lucy, yes, and I believe she might be pregnant, but I'll fill you in on the glory details later. Well, as long as Thomas and I be together, which I'm determined to make happen as my plan gets in motion, I want you to come back later and fill me in. I will. Anyways, I better be off. And as Victoria got up and went and left the room, and as Tracy thinking, Holden and Lucy seems like a good match. And as Tracy got up, and I'm gonna make damn certain that happens no matter what. Let me stop you right there. And as Holden came in the living room, and Tracy saw her son. My personal life and love life is none of your business at all. So I'm telling you to stay the hell out of there. Meanwhile, at the Grandview High School in the supply closet, Adam, Sheldon, and Thomas are talking. Okay, that sounds fair. Just like that? Of course. You want to know what happened, so we're gonna fill you in. We want you and Melissa to meet us at our house. We'll text you the details and the address to where our house is. Fine. And as Thomas' iPhone rings, and Thomas got it and saw who it is and answered it. Hey Victoria. Hey yourself. You want to meet me at the pub for a snack? Yeah, I'm on my way. Good. Bye. And as Thomas hung up, I'll see you later at home, Sheldon. As for you, Adam, when you hear the full story, it will become clear to why Tracy is blackmailing you as well. And as Adam, Sheldon, and Thomas all came out the supply closet to the hallway, with Thomas turning and walking away. And as Sheldon turned and faced Adam, you're gonna need my help in order to take Tracy down, so going forth, I'm gonna be at your wedding as well. You know what? It's about time to find the reason to why Tracy killed her husband. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Melissa and Vanessa are talking. Adam's probably gonna town, but Tracy doesn't want too many people to know. Well, my brother's gonna wonder the reason to why you and Adam are getting married all sudden. All Adam and I have to do is prove that Tracy killed her husband in cold blood or whatever. Does Adam know the full story to what happened that night? I don't think he does. Then we need to find and tell him so he'll know what happened. Are you certain you want to be involved in this? I'm already in. Now come, we gotta find him as soon as possible. And as they got up and got their stuff and began heading out the courtyard and went back into school and walked down the hall. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Yolanda and Cole's apartment in the bedroom, Yolanda and Cole are talking. Yes, I would love to marry you. Look, I know it seems kind of sudden and all, but I am asking you to take a chance. Wait, did you say yes? Yes, I did. And better yet, why don't we go to Las Vegas and get hitched now? And as Cole got up, you want to get married right now? Yes, and as Yolanda also got up. I am tired of playing it safe. When it's time, I take a chance. Wow, you must really hate. Can we not talk about him? He is my past, and you are my future, hopefully. I'm giving you this chance of a lifetime, something I really do. So, why don't you do me a solid and take advantage of this, and let's go get married right now. Actually, I know a place here where we can get hitched right away. Seriously? Yeah, I know a guy. But if you're up to it, that is. Of course I am. Why don't we go? Are you certain? You don't have a wedding dress. We'll worry about that later. Besides, we can pick up something on the way. Come, we're wasting time. And as Yolanda went and got her purse. And as her and Cole went and left the bedroom. Meanwhile, in Abby's apartment in the bedroom, Ricky's finished making love to Abby. Tui got off her and laid beside her. And as they began to bask after their amazing lovemaking. That was amazing as ever. We should do this more often. I agree. And to think you wanted to end things between us, and as Ricky looked at Abby, and as she did the same. I'm glad you came. I wasn't gonna let what we share slip away from our fingers. You know, I was kind of thinking about what you said about us being in high school and that we fell in love and been together ever since. I think I know where this is going, so I'm gonna leave you a question to think about while I'm at work. You can ask me anything, Nate. Will you become my wife? Meanwhile, at Taylor's house in the living room, Stephanie and Ryder are talking. I am not heading down that path. Not again. What path? The path that leads to my heartbreak. Do you hear yourself on how crazy that sounds? You know damn well Oliver's not the right guy for you. It's me. Your guilt trip or whatever the hell you're trying to play at won't work at me at all. I think it does. That's why you're getting all worked up, because you know what I'm saying is true. In fact, and as Ryder went and began kissing Stephanie, and they in result began kissing each other and pulled back. You see there? Proves everything. And as Stephanie slapped him, you bastard! You always have a way to get me want you more, and it's not fair. I get that a lot. You need to leave now. Fine, but we're not done. Not by a long shot, because I know in the end, you and I will be together. So have fun with this Oliver character while you have it. And as Ryder turned and head out of the house, and arrived at the door and got his skateboard and opened the door and went out, closing it behind him. And as Stephanie thinking, the nerve, him thinking that we'll ever be together. He's clearly dreaming if that's ever gonna happen. And as Stephanie took out her headphones and then she head to the couch and sat down and took her iPhone out, unaware that a mysterious dark person came in and quietly closed the door. And as they turned and saw Stephanie sitting on the couch listening to her music on her iPhone, unaware that someone is secretly watching her.